Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They run it with Carson. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Sean Bunting.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. A big seam, and he might go all the way. 20, 10, 5, and he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
So close, couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down to the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run with Carson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Chris Carson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills cut into that lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting at a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. They go play action here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
And the Buccaneers.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That's the end.
Back now in Buffalo. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Brady's throw there complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up second.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
The ball carrier.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made at the
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brought down back at the 6-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack.
It's 4th down and goal.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Junior.
Odell Beckham, his second touchdown of the night as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
So this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He'll buy some time right. And now he's going to use his legs. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Tack McKinley. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bills get a bit closer.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Kickoff for Buffalo.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady going to throw here. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
first down.
Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Brady to throw again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Here's Allen to throw it. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Play action. Now it's Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 45.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers.
Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Odell Beckham. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
Buccaneers.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.